Hello, friends. Happy to see you back. Hope all are staying safe. A big shout out to all the subscribers. We appreciate your support. Keep supporting us and join with our journey. And those who are new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share the channel. So, as an appreciation, last time we dedicated our painting to all the subscribers. So, this time we are trying to draw a landscape, very easy one with watercolors. You can see I'm using a watercolor tube. Having a drawing sheet and using a 11 size brush for the initial coat of colors. So you can see we are not drawing anything, so we are going to do a very easy landscape. Just wash the colors with the very light colors with a lot of water. Basically I'm applying a water layer so that I can spread out the blue color. You can see, so just spread the color while it is still wet. So if you apply light blue, it will spread out and give a good texture for the clouds. And now next step, I'm going to draw with the light yellow to draw some trees and plants around some houses. So that's the plan I'm trying to draw here. And then I may be drawing some houses, so I'm giving a little bit light brown here and there. So you can assume these two patches as the houses. And then I gave some light green for the grass and then some brown for the mud region. And before we draw the river or the lake, we can see I drawn a lake also. So now you got the clear idea of what we are trying to draw: clouds, some plants, two houses, and a lake or a river. And now just go to the second layer of colors. We have already learned how to draw trees and plants, so I'm going with light green. So here light green is mainly I'm giving different shades of light green with a little yellowish tinge. Olive green, you can make it by mixing some dark yellow with green or little blue color. So if you mix lemon yellow, you can see the light green which I'm using now. So mix the different greens, bring out the some lighter colors as you wish. Bring out your creativity and apply some light green with yellowish tinge. And as we go away, I'm giving some blue color for the trees. So nearby trees you can give some yellow and green. While it goes away, you have to give some bluish tinge. And now coming to the grass, same method. I'm giving a lot of yellowish light green and little bit of olive green here and there. So don't fill out everywhere. And same thing I did for the mud also, near to the river bank, some mud. So light brown and some orange, some mud. Then giving some light brown to the trees and houses. So here onwards you can give some details, and now you can see where the houses are, and it is very easy for you to understand now. So with light brown, draw some easy house with the thatched grass roofs, like a village house. You can say a hut. I have drawn two houses. Then coming to the river, same way, using the light blue, or maybe you can use the dark blue, but use a lot of water and give one more texture. So as you go ahead, we are giving little bit more darker color for the clouds. So always whenever you draw clouds, try to blend in. So the main tip for the watercolor is it is a transparent medium. So don't fill out the previous layer, make it visible and draw the second layer. If you want to mix something, add more water and let it spread out. That's what we did with the clouds. So whenever you draw the second layer, don't just fill it out over the first layer, so there won't be an effect for the first layer. So use each layer and its effects, so that give us a very good texture and depth to our painting. So next layer I am mixing a little bit of dark yellow with dark blue. I am getting some olive green kind of light green colors. So with light green, give little bit more details like we gave the house. So a little bit more dots, you can bring out some leaf textures here and there. So don't fill out previous yellowish light green textures we gave. So keep it as it is and give other regions some light green and olive green maybe. So that's up to you guys. Whichever different shades you have, you can use it. I am not using some of the direct colors we have, so you may be having olive green, light green, dark green. So mix those and bring out some colors. But this step don't give very dark. We are giving a light green here. Same thing continue for the next thing also. For the house also I'm giving some light brown, maybe little reddish brown for the house, so giving little more details. The grasses in the roof and the side wall and all, I'm giving a little bit brown colors. Maybe at this step I'm drawing some doors and little windows and all, so you can draw the same way. Maybe other thing is I may be going little faster here. You can pause at any time and finish each step. So the video is also a little faster, so be careful, you may not be able to catch up. So stop and do it slowly, pause at any step and finish each step. So same way we finished the trees also. So riverbank also with the light brown. Don't fill out the previous region, give some texture like mud, draw with some little bit lines. So I'm giving a little more darker clouds here. If you don't want more darker clouds, you can stop with the previous step. So here I am giving a little bit more darker clouds, and next step is to give the darker shades for the leaves. So for that I am using dark blue and a little bit yellow to make it greenish. So don't mix too much yellow, it will be light green. So adjust the blue and make the green. If you want to use the colors available with you, you can use the darker green. If it is very lighter, you can add little bit blue to the dark green. So here I am not using those direct greens available. So try it out, whichever is easy for you, try that method. So same thing here also, don't fill out everywhere, use some texture, put some dots, bring out the leaves and other things, whichever details you want to give it in this step. And some forest like region also I'm giving. So there also I'm giving a little darker green, not giving too much details there. So our main thing is one tree here, so that is our main attraction and the houses. So give more details to that tree and give a little bit less details to farther away trees. So that's how we can make this tree as the main point of view, and the other trees a little far away. So finish this step, be careful, don't fill out everywhere, so totally it will become very dark. So put some dots. So same thing with the grass region also, be very careful. So I'm giving only the darker region of the ground with little bit dark green. So you can see I'm not filling out everywhere or anything, just drawing here and there some dark green to bring out the texture. So be careful at this step. So we need to my plan is to show very light green grass, so I'm not giving too much of greens here. So be careful with this step, and maybe you can start adding some small grasses also in this step. So grasses also be careful, we are looking from little farther away, so be careful to draw the grass little smaller. You can even see the tree is small, so don't draw very big grass so it may not match with our landscape here. So draw some small grasses also here, and mud also, give it a little dark brown or reddish brown. You can see most of the river banks will have reddish brown color, so that's what I'm trying to achieve here. And for the water with lighter blue, I give some little texture here. Draw very small lines, don't draw very horizontal lines or anything. You know how to draw the water, give that texture, draw little wavy lines. And now I'm giving little bit dark brown and using it to give a little more details to the house. So don't give everywhere with this dark brown, only the shadow region fill this brown. Be careful with that. And next step is I'm doing the same thing for the next house also. So not giving more details to the second house because it is little far away from this house, so that way you can avoid a small lesser details for the farther away things. And even though not planned earlier, I want to draw a boat or a fishing canoe, you can say. I've drawn little details there, maybe we'll make it more clear in next steps. So, and again I'm giving little bit more darker green here. The more dark blue if you add, you can have a more dark green, so be careful with that. Don't give everywhere the dark green, so make sure you give here and there, so this will make it very dark. So be very careful, only on the very dark region you need to give this. So once this step is done, you can repeat this for the tree also. So do this only for the tree leaves. So make sure only the very dark regions you apply little dots. So don't do too much everywhere, so that will take away the green and light green colors from there. So be careful with those things. Okay, so giving the same thing for the forest too, little. And coming to the grass, you can use the same dark green, but be very careful. And using this blue, I mixed little bit red, you will get a very dark brown. So other tip is don't use any black or yellow in this watercolor painting. So it's not advisable. It makes it very damp look, so it dampens the color. It is not so bright black and white, so don't use those colors. So instead you can use dark blue and mix it with some red or crimson red. It will give some black like appearance. So now for the river bank also, the grasses I'm giving little dark green. You can see I'm not filling out everywhere, and grass you can draw very small here and there. And river bank, same thing with the dark brown. And I filled dark brown for the canoe also, the boat. So now almost the final touches for the water. Use the dark blue and give some texture for the water. Give small lines, don't give too much horizontal lines. And in the scenery you can give some mountain or hills or too. So in this case, try to give it the blue color. As you know, we go further away, the green becomes somewhat bluish color. We draw two hills or mountains with blue color. And then the final touches, wherever you miss out some darker regions, use some little dark blue, mix with red or green, whichever is the shade. Give only for the very dark region. Make sure you don't put too much dark colors here there. And finishing the boat. The boat is tied to the bank. So that was a last minute thought. I thought of adding the boat. So that gives little dynamic to the picture. So giving a little more shadow to the mountains too. So final step, as we know, draw some birds. It makes the sky look so dynamic. So it's almost ready, giving the final touches here and there. So it looks very easy, guys. We don't even use any pencil. We can just plan accordingly, use some colors and draw. This one not at all complicated. Only thing is, as you go with each step, you can add more details. It's up to you. Even trees, you can give very colorful trees, not green also. It's up to you, guys. So plan accordingly and draw it, and it is done. Hope everybody likes it. So I'm removing the tape. Hopefully this time it's coming good. I used demasking tape. If not required, you can avoid this. So just to fix it, I'm using this tape. So guys, I hope everybody likes it. It's so easy and simple, and hope all of you will try it. So try it out, and give me your comments. So those who are new to the channel, please subscribe, like and share. So we'll come back with more tutorials on different arts. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. See you again.